Washington, D.C. does not have any federal prisons. Instead, the inmates are sent to other states to carry out their sentences. And half of Washington, D.C.'s inmate population is actually 500 miles away from home, from Washington, D.C. And the BOP, Bureau of Prisons, the federal prisons are actually supposed to place inmates at least within 500 miles of their home. But the D.C. guys are like 500 miles away from home. And lately I've been hearing on YouTube how hard the DC car goes. You can go to different big YouTube channels like Blood on the Razor Wire. You can go to Unique Mecha Audio's channel. And he just came home from the feds, and he experienced the DC car up close and personal. He's actually one of the guys that was in the upper echelon of the black car, in the feds. So he has some great stories that you should check out. Unique Mecha Audio is the channel. But this guy, Blood on the Razor Wire, interviews DC guys. This guy just came home and he's telling the story about the DC car. The DC car is legendary in the prison system, and the reason why they're so strong is because if you're from DC and you get a felony, you're automatically going to the feds. So they always have strong numbers, stronger than anywhere else, because like I said, DC is not a state, it's not a city, it's a province. So they get sent to other states to do their time. And yeah, man, they're known as a violent, ferocious car that is respectful, but when it's time to go to war, they're ready. And I live like maybe 45 minutes to an hour away from DC, but DC guys, and where I'm from in Richmond, we don't really mix like that. You don't find too many DC guys here. You find people from DC who work and they commute back and forth, but as far as like the DC dudes have more in common with the guys from Maryland than us. Like, they all have the same style pretty much with the dreadlocks. They all wear New Balances. So I would say that DC and Maryland have more in common than DC and Richmond or DC and Virginia. They have way more in common with Maryland in terms of their style, the way that they talk, their slang, and all of that kind of stuff. So, but shout out to DC, man. I go there a lot. It's so close, so we go there to have fun and to chill, you know what I mean? But I don't know anybody personally from DC that's in the streets, so I can't really speak on the DC car. I can just go on what I've heard, and from what I've heard from people who are actually doing time with these guys is that they're ferocious, they don't play no games, and they're well respected throughout the BOP, federal prison community. So yeah, man, shout outs to the DC car. Peace.